wait, we just need Shannon McCarthy to come out. Come on out, Shannon, who, by the way, I am obsessed with your hair.
Separate our prints?
I said Natasha Richardson.
And I said, is it Carrie Coons from White Lotus?
So in the final episode,
don't
what happens
you
is...
dare
Don't
say a
spoil it.
word.
How are you not on your phones, people? Anyway, I love my Shannon McCarthy more than anybody else. Well, not anybody else, because I have a family, but I love you so, 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 so much.
Me too.
You're up there, girl. This woman has changed my hair. This woman has changed our lives as we look at the Aveda name that when I look back to when you guys started, and it was 1978. I was 16. I knew nothing about hair, but I knew that Aveda was wonderful and aspirational, and maybe someday I can go to one of those salons. Fast forward, and now I do every single day in my bathroom, because with a half-gone story on our today's special value, it's been on fire. When we talk about our amazing beauty finds that Sean and I have collabed in this show, here it is. We're gonna take you through what the options are, but we started with 32,000. Did we mention it's clean beauty? Did we mention that it is decades of being devoted to plant-based extracts and clean beauty? But this is what's left in each choice, and maybe we'll start over here with Shampure, because that is the Aveda scent.
That is right.
We have 3,000 left. It's the most limited, and if you've never tried Aveda before, please go here, because that is the great way not only for you to start for all hair types, but for you to gift it too, because this is the same price for the last 3 years that we've done the jumbo size. And we talk about super and then mega. We've gone jumbo, as you can see right here. But let's talk about Cherry Almond for a moment. 7,000 left, and the last 2 years in the row,
Sold
that
out.
was the first one to go. So we brought in a little bit more, but literally we are now with this show, one more presentation, and then we're done. And then last but not least, this is that famous Rosemary Mint. I have this in hand wash. I love this. We have 4,800. And you might say, who's that little minion out there? Well, that's actually not so little. That is the full-size shampoo that every single person can purchase if they go to an Aveda salon by itself. Let me tell you about this value, because please lock into auto delivery, because good news, we can switch.
That's right. You can change it up. You can get one today and then say, but I want both. You can do that one on the back end.
Isn't that cool? I love it. So, and that's actually 6 months from now. So when you think about the Easy Pay, you're spending like $35 a month for a year of hair care, which is incredible. But let's talk value, because it's kind of wild. Because the shampoo alone is 67, and then the conditioner is 73. They're all award-winning. They're all getting kudos from places like Women's Wear Daily and Vogue. We'll go into all of that. But if you bought just the conditioner, it's $73. For $3 less, you get everything thrown in, including the fact that you should be spending $140. You're saving $73.50. But I always like to pause there, because I think to myself, Shannon, like, okay, oh yay, I love to save money. This is 6 months of cleansing and conditioning without anything harsh and harmful on our hair. But wow, what it's gonna do for our hair. So can we really quickly just dive back in really quick and give a one sentence as to who should get once, starting with Shampure?
Shampure is a spa in the shower for all hair types, all hair textures. If you don't know where to go, get this one and get it for your whole family. Cherry Almond, medium to thick hair.
Okay.
Hair that needs a little bit more softening, a little bit more conditioning, you're gonna wanna go with Cherry Almond. Rosemary I call it a factory reset. It's your clarifying shampoo, it's your detangler, and it's also gonna help with oil, volume, and body.
Okay, let's look at hair. QVC Clean Beauty, giving you volume and movement and thickness and wow. And check out our bottles and check out their ages, their hair type, because the one thing I loved is across the board, this is safe for color-treated hair, whether you choose any of them, whether you want the Rosemary Mint, you want the Cherry Almond, or you want the Shampure.
Okay.
And wow.
Marie's hair. And here's what I want to call out, Jane. Every single one of our models, they shampooed at midnight when we kicked off.
Oh,
this is hair from midnight. They're refreshing, but look at this. There's body, there's volume, there is shine, and this is going to last. And again, up to 80% of what your hair does is dictated by what you do in the shower.
Wow.
So shampoo, conditioner matters. If you want results like this, you're going to want to take one of these home.
I mean, you say, oh, I can't use, conditioner because it weighs my hair down. Hello. And which
Rosemary
formula?
Mint.
That's the Rosemary Mint.
Rosemary Mint. So if you're telling yourself, my hair is thin, it's fine, I have 3 hairs on my head, you can still use Rosemary Mint.
Right.
Volume, body, clarifying, but it's not drying.
No, not at all.
None of these are drying. They're all weightless. So I like to say they're all gentle cleansing.
I mean,
the smell.
So if you want the Shampure, so good. We brought in 7,000 at midnight. There's 2,900 left. And I love when we think about Shampure because 2 are sold every minute. 2 are sold every minute. Everybody else has to get this size. We're the only ones that bring you the jumbo size, by the way, at the same price that we brought you this value of the day last year and the year before that. What is the same price 3 years in a row? I'm going to tell you nothing. So lock into auto delivery. But I also love the fact that so many people are talking about how amazing this is, from women's wear daily to good housekeeping to glamour. Already 150 gone. Do lock into auto delivery. In the middle is Cherry Almond, one that has sold out every time you brought us a value of the day.
It's the aroma with this one, Jane. I'm telling you, it's like a warm hug. It is juicy and bright, and you've got, it smells like cherry and almonds. But here's a fun fact. Cherry and almonds do not evoke a smell unless you're baking with them.
Really?
So if you're smelling cherry and almond, someone else, it's synthetic. For us, it's 38 different plant and flowers. Our chemists bring it together, so when you smell it, it tricks your brain into thinking it's cherry and almond.
Oh my goodness. And then again, more hair. And then last but not least, one of my favorite scents. I always feel like I get a scalp reset with this. Like, you know, when the hygienist cleans your teeth,
the deep clean.
Then your scalp is like, woo, I just went to a spa, and that is Rosemary Mint. But can we, now what shampoo used here?
Cherry Almond.
Okay.
Cherry Almond. And this, I love the before and afters because you can see here, it is softening. It is moisturizing. Moisturized hair is happy hair because then you get less frizzy, you have more shine, but look at the body. It is body. It looks like she got her hair color done, Jane.
It really does.
It just looks like the highlights, the shine are picked up. And again, this is styled by them, and this is hair that was washed at midnight. So we are seeing the results, the longevity of when you use a good shampoo and conditioner, you get great hair.
Right. I mean, literally, look at the height in my hair, and I can get my hands in it.
That's right.
So it's not like, oh, poor Jane had to get helmet head and lacquer her hair in. I mean, we had so much fun today, and I'm in the Shampure, do we use?
Yep.
Yes, Shampure on me. 300 ordered. Really quick, and this is fun because you know it's one of my favorite products in the whole wide world. Nutriplenish is a special little I love you gift when you go to auto delivery. So in 6 months, you get literally, it says in the blueprint, Jane Tracy's favorite, the Nutriplenish. That, by the way, was mentioned by Vogue magazine as the best leave-in conditioner for dry hair. So that's just an extra little present you guys get. You're getting a big present right now when you think about it. You're saving $73.50, but it's all ages and all hair types, Shannon.
All ages, all hair types, men, women. Again, this is Cherry Almond. So if you are sitting at home going, but my hair is dry and I need something, look at Nicole's hair. The curl is defined. It is hydrated. It is bouncy curl. It's touchable, soft curl. It's just beautiful hair. And the shine that we're getting, and that's hard. It's difficult on curly hair to have a lot of shine. So being able to have a product that does that, the bounce.
Doesn't it feel good? Oh my gosh, you look beautiful. And a lot of people will say, but what if my hair is color treated?
All of these are color safe, every single one. And that's what you get when you get a clean beauty brand. We take all of that into account. We're not giving you synthetic fragrances. We're not giving you parabens. We are making sure you're color safe. Any one of these, you cannot go wrong with any of the choices. You can choose it by benefit or you can choose it by aroma.
And also when we think about the fact that you say things like paraben-free, sulfate-free, I always have a little like rhyme that clean is rare in hair. It really is. But you're gonna see all these bubbles come out and you're gonna say, wait a minute, how are you doing that? We're used to saying with 400 out the door, with clean beauty, I gotta give up that wonderful lather after a run. We're Run Disney girls. Or, you know, after I've been outside cutting the grass, or it's so hot, or I'm so tired, and I just wanna get in the shower, I wanna experience it. I say you can almost see the clean beauty in these bubbles, and that means it's not stripping your hair, but you don't use any gunky stuff in this at all.
None of the gunky stuff in it. That's a technical term, and I love it. We use things like coconut in our product to get this beautiful lather. We use all plant and flower-based ingredients, not only to make it perform, but to make it smell amazing. Because not only are you gonna have beautiful hair, but you're gonna smell great.
Right.
I got a hug from Daphne right before I came in.
love
And she said, you smell like Aveda. And I said, I better. I better smell like
You've
Aveda.
been with Aveda for 15 years, right?
18. Can you
years.
believe that? 18 years. I was a baby.
Wow, you
when I
are
started.
just an infant, educating people around the country and around the world. There are how many Aveda salons
Over
in the U.S.?
6,000 salons.
6,000. And in the
US.
past, the only way that we were really able to experience this was to go right to that salon. Now, we're not giving you, and I think we're looking at QVC.com right now, we're not giving you one of the regular sizes in the shampoo and one of the regular sizes in the conditioner. This is exclusive to QVC in this pack up. So we are looking at jumbo sizes, 6 months, with 500 people already placing their order. If it's in your cart, do not leave it there, and this is why. If you want Shampure, which I used today, and it literally felt like a scalp reset.
Yes.
I felt fun and bright and pretty. We have how many? 2,800, and we are getting really busy in Sean and Jane's Beauty Finds. In the middle, because we've done this before, last year and the year before that, and we kept the price exactly the same. There's your beautiful Cherry Almond, fewer than 7,000. That sold out the last 2 years running. And then this is the scent that I just feel like I'm home because I have it in my bathroom and I love it so much. In the Rosemary Mint that just jumped ahead to be the most popular in our show, we brought in 12,000 at midnight. We have 4,700. And you know what? Don't just listen to us. In the regular sizes that everybody else buys and pays a lot more than you're paying for now for the jumbo, at QVC.com, there are 3,600 5-star reviews on the regular size, coming in at a 4.3-star rating. That's like a scooch to that customer top rated moment. So we're looking at, can I say it again? 3,600 5-star reviews. You have to wash your hair. Don't be afraid to put conditioner on your hair because this is going to enhance that whole styling experience. How much have you spent on that blow dryer? How much have you spent on going to the salon every 6 weeks? Indulge and invest in this and think of Mother's Day, Father's Day, graduation, and beyond. But we want to meet our fabulous Aveda stylist.
That's right.
Who for the first time ever is actually here at our salon.
I know, doing hair.
So exciting.
I love it. Hi, Cass.
Hi, Shan.
Who are we, what are you using today on our model?
So for Trisha today, we decided to use the Cherry Almond to give her a little moisture, some hydration, softness, and shine, and that beautiful cherry almond aroma.
I love it. So Cass, do you have any tips or suggestions when it comes to shampooing your hair? Like how often would you say is a right amount of time to shampoo? And then what are your best practices for the amount of shampoo that you use?
So definitely I would say that your wash schedule is going to depend a little bit on your lifestyle. And if you're someone that tends to err a little bit more on the dry side or more on the oily side. But in general, I think a good rule of thumb is maybe every 2 to 3 days. And depending on what your lifestyle is, if you use a lot of product or you are a little bit oilier, then sometimes I do recommend a double cleanse. That first shampoo to really get the buildup off, and then the second shampoo to really get that nice cleanse in and get you refreshed and reset. And then, you know, just loving this cherry almond and amazing smell that we have.
And the lather. I mean, Jane.
For clean beauty. For clean beauty. And with 800 ordered and we're getting busy, Cass did my hair. And by the way, we did my hair at, what was it, 4 this afternoon?
Yep.
It is 8:15. It looks exactly like it did when I walked out of the chair. We still get the lift and the fun. We played with it. We did it down, we did it up, we did it all over. So your hair becomes friendlier. Your hair becomes easier to manage. And even if you're someone that's kind of like a no maintenance moment, because we do have the no makeup look with Victoria Jackson in the show tonight, this is going to be the best friend you have in your shower. And I think if like I was out with my sister the other day and she literally said, I gotta go over here and look at some cheap shampoo. I'm like, no, take care of your hair, because today it's 50 cents a day on Easy Pay. It's shipping for free, and you need to lock into this value, right? Because in 6 months, you can keep the scent or change the scent. And also, Jane is sending you, well, it's not from me, but it is my favorite, the